Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Lioness Huntress, and so I'm going to be reacting to a couple of horror story animations. I'm going to try and keep this relatively short because I've still got some Suri Noel content to react to. The last thing I want to do is watch a horror animation before bed. I react to Llama arts before. Oh, flip. So because I do struggle to screen record these, sometimes it doesn't screen record or it even just screen records half of them. So I'm just going to give a little nod or a little gesture just to show when it actually starts playing, so that when I do edit these videos up, it will take me a lot less time. So let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, go.
My name is Léonie Toussillon. I live in a small town in France called Saint-Véran. I'm quite paranoid after this event occurred in my life. It takes a lot of courage for me to write this. After all, it was quite eerie, but you can be the judge of that. Where I live, it is a mountainous area, so a lot of tourists visit to see the wonderful sights. One day, my friends and I decided to go hiking up in the mountains, which is only a couple of miles from my house. As we were making our way up the mountain, one of my friends suddenly slipped and sprained her ankle. In a distance, we saw a figure.
This is always cliche. You fall over, sprained ankle, you know, you trip over a log, a twig, a stone, for goodness sake. What's your step? Or at least come up with something that isn't as cliche and obvious as this.
We saw a figure approaching us. Naturally, we shouted towards him and begged him for help. As he made his way towards us, we saw that he had cuts and bruises on his face. He also gave off.
Oh, dude! What the hell, man? Is he on drugs? This dude is on drugs. Look at him. He's a freak. He's a freak. You know, they always make the idiots look gory and, you know, never trust a stranger. It's 3 girls hiking. You're going to call out to a guy who looks like he's just been in the wars. Like, are you seriously going to do that?
Gave off an unpleasant stench. I inquired about his face, as if he was also hurt. He assured us it was from hiking, as he loves spending time outdoors. He said he had a first aid.
I can tell you really love spending time outdoors. The fact that you don't bathe, you stink, your clothes all damp, your clothes, oh, complete wretch. Looks like you haven't even washed your hair in God knows how long. And your face, you've been in a few scuffles, mate, like... Yeah, I'm gonna really trust this dude. Like, I'm gonna call out for help. My mate sprains her ankle. I'm gonna call out for this dude for help. You know, the minute I see him, I'm gonna trust him straight away, you know? That's what I'm gonna do.
He said he had a first aid kit back at his house. And as we were desperate, we obliged and followed him. It took us quite a while to reach his house. And when we did, he told us that we were welcome to rest there. Me and my friends were quite skeptical about this because his house did not look normal.
Yeah, I can see that. It's all boarded up. There's, yeah. Yo, girls, come in. You know, nothing to be afraid of. You can rest here while I help your friend there. Then you can leave. Never. Oh, like... This dude, he's probably he's fairly obvious, a homeless guy, a home wrecker, you know. What do you call those dudes? A backpacker? No, I've been watching too much Bondi Beach to know that.
It looked old and abandoned and extremely unwelcoming. Me and my friends shared a look of uncertainty. However, my friend was yelping in pain. We settled her down on the couch in what seemed to be the living room. I noticed the room smelt of rotting meat, much like the stench that the man gave off.
Oh, what the hell was that? What the hell was that shadow? Like that creep. Eee, God, it's the guy. For a second, I thought it was a demon.
The room smelt of rotting meat, much like the stench that the man gave off. I opened the door, but to my surprise, the door was locked. I quickly ran to my injured friend, placing her upright. I told my friends that we needed to get the hell out of here right now. We heard the man approaching the door, singing a common French song that was recently part of a massive murder movie. I saw a window in the back room and rushed to it whilst holding back my tears. My friend started crying uncontrollably as she was thinking what I was thinking. I took a torch out of my backpack and repeatedly hit the window until it smashed. But I was greeted by the man with a kitchen knife, and he started laughing and chasing me and my friends.
This is why you don't trust strangers. I put in the comments in my last video, I was more frustrated than scared. Well, this is frustrating me.
But as I said before, my friend with the sprained ankle had fallen behind. I regret the very decision I made. I kept running and wiping my tears as I knew I had decided my friend's fate. We had reached my house, knowing we left behind our injured friend Bella. We called the police, and they had searched the area of the house, but no sign of Abella. She was pronounced missing a week after it happened, and to this day, she is still missing. I have to live with that every day. Thank you for listening. I hope you share this, as it is important to know not to trust strangers.
Duh, you leave your friend behind. Well, I hope that's not true, because obviously I probably would have seen it in the news, or probably not. You know how the media is with when it comes to pronouncing news. Oh my word. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Oh my word. Why would you trust a stranger like that? You know, if he gives off vibes and your conscience is telling you, conscience means knowledge in biblical terms. So it gives you knowledge on whether something is right or wrong. You trust that man and look at the consequence. Your friend is probably dead, more than likely dead. I'm pretty sure he killed her and buried her body somewhere and the guy was never found. Oh, now this is something I want to watch. True eBay horror story. I shop on eBay a lot, especially for my pushing plushies, you know. Can't resist that. You always get a good bargain on there. eBay kidnap. Oh my words.
When I turned 18, my parents literally kicked me out of the house. I come from Nigeria, Africa, but I was born in the US. My parents did give me enough money to rent a small house, so I worked at a restaurant, but I also wanted to make some extra money on the side. So I used eBay. I don't know if you're familiar with that app, but you can sell stuff you don't need anymore.
I think everyone knows what eBay is.
I had some stuff I wore when I was about 13 or 14, so I posted them to sell on eBay. Shortly after, someone contacted me and said they wanted to buy my items. We talked about the price, but he also didn't have a profile, so I didn't really know the gender of the person.
Most people don't have a profile on eBay. I've sold stuff on eBay before, and I've bought stuff on eBay. And a lot of the time they don't have profile pictures. As long as they are true to their words and they actually send the item, I wouldn't put my face on an eBay profile picture. That's all I'm saying. I'd say just keep safe. As long as you're genuine, as long as you're selling stuff, and as long as you've actually taken a picture, that's all I trust.
I just assumed it was a girl or a parent who wanted to buy something for their teenage kid, but I didn't really think much of it. This person wanted to come over on Saturday at 7 p.m.
Whoa. Pickup is rare on eBay. Like, I would be willing to pay just a few extra pounds just to have it posted rather than me having to spend money to travel up there to go and pick up the item. So it would actually save a lot of money if you actually just posted it. It costs less than a fiver to post just a few pieces of clothes, you know, as long as they're lightweight.
A friend also was coming over around the same time, so it didn't bother me since this person was just going to take the clothes and leave. On Saturday around 6:45, I heard a knock at the door. I opened the door to see a 6'5" man standing with blonde hair and blue eyes, well built and casually dressed. We stared at.
Oh, that smells. He said that he's had braces in that have been almost ripped his mouth to the sides. You know, I'm sure you've seen those braces and in that movie that Johnny Depp was in Willy Wonka, where he was a boy and he had those braces that would try and like really cause damage to the corners of your mouth. My mum would make comments about how dreadful those things would be. Thank goodness she never had to go through them.
At each other for about 10 seconds, and then he asked, are you the girl selling the clothes? I nodded yes and let him in.
Don't let him in!
Are you home alone? He asked. No, my dad is upstairs. I answered, but it was a lie. I was not going to tell a stranger that I was home alone. I mean, that's stupid. He asked other weird questions, like when I was going to be home alone, or if my dad was a deep sleeper. I answered most.
Hey, it's none of your business, mate. You don't let a stranger in. You tell them to wait outside. I usually go round to pick stuff up for people. A lot of the time, they shut the front door so they can go and collect the stuff without letting me in. Or they already have the stuff waiting at the front door, so they just open the door, pick it up and give it to me. Should think before you make any action, because you don't know what's going to happen. Like this dude asking really weird questions, it's just an off vibe for me.
I got the clothes out quick just to get rid of him and his questions. I gave him the clothes. He told me that the clothes were nice and nodded with agreement. He told me he would give me $300 more than the actual amount. I was pleased, and when he asked if he could use the bathroom, I said yes, because I didn't want to seem rude. But 10 minutes passed and he was still in the bathroom, so I went upstairs to check on him and asked why he was in there so long. On the way, my bedroom door burst open and someone began choking me. I tried to fight back, but it was useless. Slowly, everything blacked out. When I woke up, I was in a hospital bed, and there was my friend and my parents. I asked them what happened, and my friend started to explain that when she saw a guy carrying me to a car, she became confused, so she called me. When I didn't pick up, she took a picture of the car just in case. So when the car left...
You didn't go after your friend. Is that what? You're not going to go after your friends like that. You're just going to stand there, check, she's... Is that her? Oh, she's not picking up the phone, so it must be her. Let me just take a picture instead of, going after her. You're really going to do that? But at least she got a picture for once. At least she got the number plate, because the other horror animations I've watched, they never get the bloody number plates, honestly.
Left. She went around to my house and saw my phone ringing on the couch. That gave her chills because she knew I didn't go anywhere without my phone, not even to my neighbor's house. So she instantly called the police. When they arrived, they saw that a car was parked in front of a house. When they went inside, they saw the eBay dude and 5 other men touching me in a way they shouldn't while I was still blacked out. After that, they brought me to the hospital. And then the police came in and told me something terrifying. Yes, these men are in jail now, but in the house that they lived in, they found pictures of me doing different activities. And in a drawer of a closet, they found pictures of different black women. When the officers asked where these women were, they said that they were already dead. I'm just so glad I didn't decide to cancel my outing with my friend, or else I would have ended up just like these women.
So he had been stalking her the whole time. Map search, or, hacked into her account found out her details, or even, you know, I think there are some ways you can hack and find out where a person is located without them actually telling you. So there's that kind of system. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and press the bell button so you get notifications of when I upload. And make sure you check out my Instagram and my TikTok, lioness_huntress, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!